A 3-1 Game 5 victory for the Calgary Flames. David over the Dallas Stars. Our coverage here on the fourth period brought to you by Bitbuy. Use referral code TFB to receive up to $50 in free crypto while terms and conditions apply. The Dallas Stars took it to the Calgary Flames in the first two periods, leading after 1-0 after 40 minutes, but then the Flames kind of took over in the third.
Yeah, they woke up, or it was nice to see. You know, there was an inkling, and we talked about this in the pregame report, that there was a direction that we could potentially see this game going, reverting back to how things were in the first and second game of this series, which wasn't overly entertaining. The team got a lead, and then all of a sudden they held the fort, they tightened things up, and there wasn't really much given out after that. There was a trend that was kind of happening in this game, and then all of a sudden the Calgary Flames decided to wake up in the third period. 16 shots on net. Half of their shot totals came in the third period. They were a lot more aggressive. They were creating more opportunities. They were leading the rushes a lot more. This was a team that decided that they didn't want to sit back anymore. They needed to bring the fight to the Dallas Stars. They were able to do that with the 2 goals plus the empty netter in that third frame.
You know, the Flames' big guns didn't really need to show up against the Dallas Stars, really, but it was their secondary scoring that really led the way.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of shuffling of the deck by Daryl Sutter in this one, moving Blake Coleman up to the second unit with Backlund and Mangiapane taking Tyler Toffoli, who's totally stake-bitten, by the way, off of that line. And all of a sudden, Blake Coleman creates an opportunity for Mikael Backlund to tie this game up. And Mangiapane later on getting the go-ahead goal in this one. I mean, this was exciting hockey that we started to see in the third period. And a lot of it driven by that new line that was created for this game. Paid off, paid dividends. Daryl Sutter can give himself a nice pat on the back because that was the right call, and it helped the Flames get a 3-2 series lead as we get into Game 6 for Friday.
You head into Game 6, you know, for the Dallas Stars, they were great in the first two periods and kind of looked like they might have run out of gas a little bit. So what do you do heading into Game 6 back at home for the Stars?
You got to be more aggressive. You have to be. Not necessarily matching what Calgary had brought in that third period, but you've got to be more aggressive than you had been playing throughout the course of this series. Again, you can only do so much when you sit back after taking a lead. You've got to continue to keep pushing and pressing and trying to get a little bit more. This is the playoffs now. It's not always going to work in every game. And yes, it is a 7-game series. Well, they're on the brink now. So you've got to be more aggressive. You've got to try to get your secondary scoring intact. It was nice to see Jason Robertson get on the board for the Dallas Stars to open up the scoring. But again, you need more from the Jamie Benns and the Tyler Seguins and the other crew that are kind of rolling with this Dallas Stars team. They need to be more aggressive in Game 6 than they were tonight, or else it's lights out and see you later until next season.
Yeah, the Flames are looking to send the Dallas Stars packing, while the Stars are looking to stave off elimination in Game 6 on Friday night. David, thank you very much for this.